Hello, this is Richard Amoroso, member of the Philadelphia Orchestra, here today before a rehearsal and concert. Not completely ready for my Christmas gear yet, but I'll get there soon. Anyway, today we're going to talk about practicing scales. Before we do that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. So I've gotten some comments about my scale video. Go back and watch that. It's in the description, where I go really thoroughly through how to practice a 3-octave scale. But I thought today I'd address some of the negative feedback, because I think it's important that I listen to you and I hear what you're saying. Some people say I don't know how to play a scale in tune, which is fine. But I'll say this: playing in tune, playing a scale in tune, that is a moving target. When you're playing in an orchestra, you're going to hear a certain sonority that is being democratically established. And what happens from there is that you have to tune with that other instrument or that other section or whatnot, or your section that you're playing in. So in order to do that, I really suggest practicing scales with a tuner. So when playing with a tuner, I suggest using a drone. And I'm going to suggest some creative ways to use that drone to demonstrate the moving target. It's fine to get the visual feedback. I know Gil Shaham does that because he likes the sort of positive reinforcement of seeing him play himself in tune. But I really do believe that at the end of the day, when you're playing with great intonation, you're using your ears primarily, if not all the time. So right now I have the tuner playing on a C natural. I'm just going to play then this first note, and then the octave, and then the next octave, okay? And really match the C's, and use my ears to hear that C. Then I'm going to play the 4th and 5th note of the scale, the F and the G. All in second position, tuning each one. This is a great way to, like my old teacher said, just floss out my ears, okay? And really listen so that I'm matching with that drone. And you can do it in 2 octaves, 3 octaves, it doesn't matter. Just really listen and really make sure that you can adjust quickly, okay? Okay, I missed that F natural, but I quickly moved it a little higher because I heard it. It's a great way to kind of reinforce the hand position and your ear. Okay, that's pretty solid. Then you can add the other notes, of course. Okay, now we can get into this long conversation about tempered versus expressive intonation. That's a much different, deeper conversation maybe we'll save for another video. But if we can just start with tempering this intonation and really make it in tune with the drone, you're already on your way to practicing scales with a lot of good intention and a lot of good sort of ear training. So to take it to the next level, as I said, and really do some sort of ear training, I challenge you to do this. Put the tuner on C again, but then change the sort of the frequency and go up maybe 10 hertz or whatnot, and then listen to it. Oops, let's try that again. There we go. Now it's much higher, okay? And of course it might feel different, but my ear needs to be flexible. Because when you're playing in a situation, things change. The weather changes, the orchestra changes. A certain member of the orchestra might play a note at a different sort of intonation. So you have to be flexible. Then let's really go the opposite direction, okay? And play it much lower. All right, now this is lower than what we started. So I'm sure this is sort of really jarring, but it's still pretty much in the range of what a C natural could be. Much lower. So people are going to argue like, well, what about the sort of fixed nature of the open strings and where the fingers are on the fingerboard? Of course. But what we're trying to do is make sure our ear is in tune and that we're flexible and that we can quickly make those adjustments and have that ability to have our ears be really facile and listening, and then our hands adjust quickly. Really great exercise to do. And you could do that, playing, a melodic scale. Okay? That's very low, go to something higher. And then really get radical and go something really low, okay? This is jarring. But it's great for your ears. Work on that. Clean out your ears. It's really good for you. It's really good for your left hand. It's good for your sort of ability to adjust. And that's what's most important with intonation. Like I said, it's a moving target. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and we'll see you soon.